Here's the latest information regarding Eurotech Holdings, CLWT, as of June 29th. Recent CLWT stock news. Big spike on maritime expansion news. CLWT surged sharply. Reports of around 80–90% intraday gains after announcing a new strategic partnership in Norway tied to a next-generation maritime ballast water treatment solution. New product/initiative rollout. The company has been rolling out a mobile hybrid facility for enhanced ballast water treatment solution, which is part of its push into marine/environmental engineering tech company. Ongoing investor excitement. The stock has been very volatile, but recently traded around the $40 to $50 range, with a small cap market cap around $10–12 million. What's driving the stock? CLWT is basically moving on news flow rather than fundamentals right now, mainly small cap momentum trading, as well as maritime/environmental tech contract announcements. Low float/high volatility behavior. It is important to know CLWT is a microcap, around $10 million to $12 million market cap stock. Moves are often news-driven and sentiment-driven. CLWT can spike hard, but also retrace quickly.
Now for the technical analysis. Based on the recent price action, CLWT is still in a consolidation phase after its sharp spike earlier this month. The chart suggests buyers are defending support, but the stock needs a breakout to regain momentum. Here are the key support levels. Primary support, $1.19 to $1.23. This is the most important area for bulls to defend. Secondary support, $1.09 to $1.10 if the first level fails. Major long-term support, around $1.02. A break below this level would significantly weaken the chart. Here are the key resistance levels. Immediate resistance, $1.26 to $1.27. A strong close above this level would be the first bullish signal. Major resistance, around $1.50 to $1.53. This is the next upside target if buyers can push through the first resistance zone. What the chart is signaling. 1. The stock is neutral to slightly above the rising 20-day moving average, which is a positive sign. 3. The recent consolidation after the big rally suggests the stock is building energy for its next move, rather than immediately reversing. 4. Relative strength is still weaker than many stocks overall, so volume will be critical if it attempts another breakout. The takeaway. Bullish scenario, a breakout above $1.27 on heavy volume could open the door to $1.50 to $1.53, with potential for a retest of the recent highs if momentum returns. Bearish scenario, losing $1.19 would likely lead to a move toward $1.10, and a break below $1.02 would be a much more negative technical development. Given CLWT's small market capitalization and recent volatility, I'd pay just as much attention to trading volume as price. A breakout without significantly above average volume is more likely to fail. With CLWT trading around $1.38, here's how I would map the next 30–90 days based on the current chart structure, support versus resistance, and recent news. A bullish scenario, 35% probability. Price target, $1.75 to $2.20. What would need to happen? Buyers reclaim $1.50 to $1.55 with strong volume. The Norway Ballast Water Partnership generates additional contracts or positive business updates. Momentum traders return after a breakout. Above $1.55, there isn't much technical resistance until roughly $1.75, and a strong momentum run could push toward $2 to $2.20. A neutral scenario, 45% probability. This is what I think is the most likely outcome. The stock continues consolidating after its recent surge. Support holds around $1.25 to $1.30. Resistance near $1.50 to $1.55, CACs rallies. Investors wait for earnings move. This would allow the stock to build a healthier base. A bearish scenario, 20% probability. This becomes more likely if CLWT breaks below $1.25 on heavy volume. The recent rally loses momentum without follow-up news. Small cap selling pressure increases. A move below $1.20 could trigger stop-loss selling toward the $1 area. What I would watch most closely. The $1.50 to $1.55 area is the key battleground. A decisive breakout above that level with 2 to 3 times average trading volume would be a strong bullish signal. If that happens, I think $2 becomes a realistic medium-term objective. On the downside, as long as CLWT stays above about $1.25, the broader uptrend remains intact despite the recent pullback. Overall, I'd lean cautiously bullish over the next 90 days because the recent maritime technology announcement has improved sentiment, but CLWT is still a very low-cap, high-volatility stock, so expect large daily swings. Thanks for listening, and good luck!